Hello coders, welcome back to the part 2 video of making to-do list using Django. So in part 1 we made the basic template and the view for our to-do list project. So this is how it looks for now. Let's first update our template, a front-end part, into a UI that looks like to-do list. Div is the form and remove the unwanted elements of the form. For the list items, and then label should be enter to do task. Email, it should be text. Then remove these unwanted parameters. Placeholder, enter task. And name is equals to task. This will help us in further form submission. Name attribute. Remove this label. Now let's quickly add the CSS. We have imported Bootstrap above. So class bg warning and padding 5. Class is equals to container nt5 margin top 5 card and x auto column 4 bg light. Yeah. Form container align middle heading 3 button type success and text add task. Now h1 heading to do list. So the template is ready, to-do list. Now what we have to do is we have to first build a model. So models are nothing but classes. Show us the schema of how our data will be stored in tables in database. Class to-do list models.model and task is equals to models.char field. Then max length is equals to 20. Our model is ready. So in view, now we will bring the data from front end to back end. For that, we need to change our view a little bit. So we have to work with the form submission. So if request.method equals post, and this post we will add it to the form method is equals to in quotes post. Back to view. So if method equals to post, then data is equals to request dot post. Data will be the object that will store all data that is being submitted from the form. So from that data, we will take our task. So new task is equals to data dot get, and then in quotes we will write the name of the input. That is name is equals to task. So this value we will extract from the data. So whatever input we give in the task input, that will be saved in the new task variable. So if new task, then to-do list dot object dot create task is equals to new task. This task is the model's variable task, and to-do list is our model name, class name in short. So for that we need to import our model first from to-do list one app name dot models import to-do list, whatever is our class name, model name. If new task, then print to-do list dot objects dot all, means whatever new task will be added will be printed in a terminal. Operation error. Solving this error, we have to first migrate our model and create a database having the same schema as our model. So for that, we have to write python manage.py make migrations. You can see create model to-do list message appears. Then python manage.py migrate. So before that, you can see this migrations folder has been created. Every time you do any change in the model, you have to make these migrations. Hit this python manage.py migrate command. So your tables will get updated. Now we can print our message from frontend to backend. Let's rerun the server. Task 1. CSRF token is a unique token for every session. So it helps to make sure that it is a legitimate or valid user who is accessing the form, who is submitting the form. You have to write this inside the forms and we are good to go. So let's refresh, continue. Task 1, add task. Now you can see here query set to-do list object 1. One object has been created. So our data has come from frontend to backend. Task 2, see query set to-do list object 1 and to-do list object 2. Object 1 is a task 1, object 2 is task 2. So for this video we will stop here and stay tuned for part 3 of this making to-do list using Django.